Hello learner, welcome back to module 2 on syllogism. In first module we already discussed the basics of syllogism. If you have not watched that one, so you can consider watching that first, then you can continue with this video. In this particular module we have discussed the definite conclusion and we have solved some questions. Agenda is, so we will be solving some 8 to 10 questions based on this topic. These are the directions to solve the given questions. Please pause the screen and have a read. Simply put, 3 statements will be given followed by 3 conclusions. What we have to do is, according to given statement, whether the given conclusions is logically following or not following. At last they have given statement disregarding commonly known fact. What do we mean by this one? Whatever we know commonly, so that we have to disregard. For example, if we see the statement like all tomatoes are cars, we will not be thinking how all tomatoes are cars and all. Whatever they have given, so that we have to consider it is true. Before starting with the question, let me explain the approach here. First we will write the minimum overlap diagram for the given statements. Then each conclusion we will be verifying with a given Venn diagram, that is minimum overlap diagram. If the given conclusion is following in a minimum overlap diagram, then the conclusion is valid or it's following. If the given conclusion is not following in the minimum overlap diagram, then it is not following. As simple as that. That's what expected in the exams as well. We will start with the first question. So that is, all planets are cars. All planets are cars. Then all cars are inside Earth. Then some Earth are roses. So this is the minimum overlap diagram. Let's cross check with the conclusions here. All planets are Earth. Since all planets are inside cars and all cars are inside Earth, obviously all planets are inside Earth. So first one follows. Second one, some cars are planets. This is whole car. Some part of cars is occupied by planets. So some cars are planets. Some roses are Earth. This part of roses are Earth. So follows. Answer should be all 3 follows here. This is how we have to solve the question. I'm just repeating. First we will write the minimum overlap diagram. Then we will be checking these conclusion with this minimum overlap diagram. If the given conclusion is following, we will take it as right. If not, we will take it as wrong. Like this, we will be continuing with the question. Question number 2. Some light are ships. All ships are apples. All ships are apples. No apples are bus. No apples are bus. So first conclusion, some apples are light. This part of apples are light. First one following. All ships are light. Is it all ships are inside lights here? No, it is not exactly. Is it something like this? All ships are inside light? No, it is not given in this way. So second one is wrong. Third one, some light are not bus. Here some light which are overlapping on this sector, they are not B. So 1 and 3 is following here. Question number 3. All birds are mammals. All birds are inside mammals. No bird is dog. No bird is dog. All dogs are inside eagles. So this is the minimum overlap diagram. First conclusion, some eagles are not birds. Some eagles which are dogs are not birds. So first one following. All mammals are birds. Is it all mammals are inside birds? No, it is all birds are inside mammals. So second one is wrong. Third one, no dog is bird. No bird is dog, and it's obviously no dog is bird. So answer should be 1 and 3 follows. Question number 4. No music is art. No music is art. All art are play. All art are play. Some art are dance. Some art are dance. First one, no music is dance. So music is here, dance is here. There is no overlapping between music and dance. So this condition is called undefined. because there is no overlapping between this circle and M circle. So when the relation between any two entities is undefined, or we can call it as unknown, then any single definite conclusion like this would be wrong. So I'm repeating again, when the relation between any two entities is undefined, any single definite conclusion like this will be wrong. Next point, some dance are not music. So here the dance, some dance which are art are not music. Some dance are overlapping on A, whole A are not M. So it's obvious that some dance which are art are not music. Second one is right. Some play are dance. Some play are having an overlapping with dance through A, this part. So some play are dance. Answer should be 2 and 3 follows. Question number 5. All spiders are pigeons. All spiders are pigeons. All pigeons are bats. Some foxes are pigeons. Some foxes are pigeons. So this is the minimum overlap diagram. So some fox should be overlapping on P like this. All foxes are bats. All foxes are bats. Is it all foxes are inside bats in the minimum overlap diagram? No. Some bats are spiders. Some bats are spiders. So this is whole bats and spiders is occupying the some part of bats only. So second one is right. No spider is fox. Again, spider circle is here, fox circle is here. There is no overlapping between S and F. But it need not to be like no spider is fox. That's a wrong interpretation. As I said before, if there is no relation, here the relation between spider to fox is undefined, or we will call it as unknown. So when the relation between any two entities is unknown, any single definite conclusion like this would be wrong. So answer should be only 2 follows here. Question number 6. No gold is silver. No gold is silver. No silver is metal. No silver is metal. Some metal is delicate. This is the minimum overlap diagram. All gold are metal. The first conclusion. Is it all gold are inside metal in the minimum overlap diagram? No. Some silver are not metal. So when no silver or metal, what about some part of silver? They are also not metal. Right. So right one. Some delicate are not metal. Some delicate are not metal. So here the relation between delicate to metal is some. So for some not is always a possibility. So what do we mean by that one? Let's try to understand with a common example. Let's say if I say something like some students have passed the examination. Some students have passed the examination. Does it mean that some students have failed the examination? Not exactly. Some students might have failed the examination because we are not so sure about other some part of people there. It may be they might have failed, or there is also a possibility that we don't know the data about their marks and all, or we don't know about their result and all. So for that reason, for some not always goes as a possibility. Some not always goes as a possibility. This is one special note we have to keep in mind for definite conclusions, or when we are dealing with the definite conclusions in syllogism. When the relation between any two entities is some not is always a possibility. It is not definite. That's why here some delicate are not metal. This is wrong. So answer should be only 2 follows. Question number 7. All doctors are humbles. All doctors are humbles. All humble are not clever. All humble are not clever means no humble are clever. So this is the minimum overlap diagram. All dentists are clever. All dentists are clever. So let me put DN here. This is just DO, doctor. No doctor is dentist. No doctor is dentist. So all doctor is inside H, whole H are not C, and all these dentists are inside C, and since there is no relation, no H or C, and doctor and dentist are inside H and C respectively, so it's obviously no doctor is dentist. Second one, some clever are not doctor. Some clever are not doctor. So it is something like the relation between clever to doctor is no. Like no doctor is clever. It's obviously some clever are not doctor. Or if the conclusion was some doctor are not clever, that also would have been followed here. All clever or dentist. Is it all clevers are inside dentist here? Not exactly. So answer should be 1 and 2 follows. Question number 8. Some Jews are dosa. All idlis are dosa. Some dosa are rasam. So this is the minimum overlap diagram. No juice is rasam. So juice circle is here, rasam circle is here. There is no overlapping between juice and rasam. So it's a clear case of undefined. So when the relation between any two entities is undefined, any single definite conclusion like this would be wrong. Second one, some idlis are dosas. When all idlis are inside dosas, some part of idlis are also dosas. All dosa are juice. Is it all dosa inside juice? No. So third one is wrong. Question number 9. Some bikes are not cars. Some bikes are not cars. All scooters are cars. All flights are bikes. First one, some bikes are not scooters. So here all scooters are inside cars and some part of B are not whole C. So since all S are inside C, so it's obvious that some bikes are not scooters as well. Some flights are not cars. Some flights are not cars. Here this we know that some bikes are not scooters. We know that some bikes are not scooters or some bikes are not cars. But here we are not sure whether this part of B, like which is not overlapping on F, is not C, or the part which is inside F is not C. So again we don't know the relation there. The relation between F to C here, it will be undefined. So that's why any single definite conclusion like this will be wrong. Next, some cars are not bikes. Some cars are not bikes. See, always remember when the relation between A to B it is some not. When the relation between A to B is some not, B to A it will be always undefined. It will be always undefined. So just keep this in mind. So the relation between B to C is some not. C to B should be undefined. Again, any definite conclusion like this will be individually wrong. So answer should be only one following. Question number 10. Some camels are dogs. Some dogs are parrots. And some parrots are camels as well. So some part of parrots should overlap on camels. So this is not the right way of writing a diagram. So it will be like this. Some camels are dogs and some parrots are dogs and camels. So this is the minimum overlap diagram. Some dogs are not camels. So dogs here, camels here. So what is the relation between camels and dogs? It is some. When the relation between any two entities is some not is always a possibility. So it cannot be a definite conclusion like this. Some dogs are not camels is a possibility, then we would have taken this conclusion as right. So that we will discuss quite later in the next module of possibility conclusions. So for now, please remember, for some relation, some not is always a possibility. Second one, some camels are not parrots. Some camels are not parrots. Again, same logic, the relation between camels and parrots is some. For some not is a possibility, not definite. Some parrots are dogs. Some parrots are dogs. Some parrots are dogs. Some dogs are parrots. So this part or this part we can say. So third one is following. Answer should be option 3. Let's have a sum up of the things which you have learned so far. So basically what we have done, first we will write the minimum overlap diagram. Then we will check whether the given conclusion is following or not following in the minimum overlap diagram. If the given conclusion is following in the minimum overlap diagram, then we will take it as valid or following. If it is not, then we are taking it as invalid. And please remember, if the relationship between any two entities are undefined or unknown, any single definite conclusion is invalid or not following. Special note, when the relation between sum is given in the question, sum not is always a possibility. When the relation between any two entities sum not is always a possibility rather than definite. So please keep these things in mind. So that sums up your module 2, and stay tuned for the next module, which will be on a possibility cases. So after that we'll be discussing on sum not and other next level questions on this topic. That's all for this module. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.